just chock full of Division I commitments. Western New York usually gets clumped together, Syracuse, Buffalo, Rochester together. That's very powerful. When you take the whole region, it's powerful. Individually, they're all okay compared. You can't compare it to Boston. You can't compare it to Detroit because those markets are huge. But upstate New York, Western New York holds its own, though.
Talk about your playing days, because I thought it was kind of neat when I interviewed Adam Colson earlier this season. He talked about how you're in the Marine Corps and you're playing hockey there, and I just thought it was kind of something that you don't hear much about.
Well, I had the best of all hockey careers, even though I did not make a career out of pro hockey. I had a little taste in pro hockey, but when I was in the Marine Corps, I played hockey, and I was fortunate enough to be the captain of the team, and I spent the last 3 years out of a 4-year contract touring and playing hockey, and it was a promotional deal for the Marine Corps, just like most of their sports teams are. The all-Marine team was there to help get exposure for the Marine Corps and to help get new Marines and recruits in. But I had a phenomenal time. I really enjoyed it. It was a good time.
Given the hockey family and the hockey roots that you have in the family, was there pressure for Adam Colson, as a young kid, to play the game?
Yes. Thanksgiving, if you go to a Thanksgiving dinner in our family, first of all, Thanksgiving never happens like a traditional Thanksgiving, because everybody's got, when I was younger and all the way through when Adam was younger, everybody's going somewhere for hockey. But we always did get together with the extended family somewhere around the holidays. And everybody's talking about their tournaments, and everybody's talking about, playing in this turkey tournament or at Christmas time, what tournaments they're doing. So the peer pressure from the rest of the family and the fact that his sister was a high-level player too, the pressure was on him. Not directly like we put the thumb down on him, but it was the peer pressure of the family in general that it's a hockey family. So, I can say that we didn't put pressure on him. I didn't personally, but the overall group did. Well, an uncle's going to rip him. If he wasn't playing hockey, somebody would be like, what's wrong with you? Where's your skates at,
What's the easiest way for somebody who does have questions? Because I know a lot of people, even in the Shreveport community, who have questions about where their kids are going to go next and what's the next level for them to play that competitive hockey. What's the easiest way to get in touch with you if they want to?
Just use Facebook. The easiest way is just go to Junior Hockey Advisor on Facebook. We have a discussion group that's very positive. We absolutely have a positive approach to it. We have the Junior Hockey Advisor page, which is all news related, and all the content there is free. Now, we do paid seminars and webinars, but that you don't need that stuff. You can get a lot of great information just from going to Junior Hockey Advisor on the Facebook page.
That's Mr. Jeff Colson, the adoring, hardworking dad of Adam Colson. Thanks for the time, and hope we can do it again.
Well, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting this, Chet. I just being in your presence was enough. I did not need to be on your broadcast, but thank you so much for having me.
As you can see, he's laying on a little bit too thick, but we'll have to straighten him out. We'll have to straighten him out a little bit there. Yeah. Thanks for the time, and we'll have more after these messages here on the Berkshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. This is How We Sonic, joined by a special guest, corporate partner, Mr. Stan Stava from SS Advertising, who's involved with UAPI, bedroom sleep shops, Snyder floor covering, Jimco portable buildings, and commercial power equipment. Mr. Stan, thanks for the time. I appreciate you joining us.
Oh, I'm so glad to be here today.
Talk about the corporate partnership. It has started since we came back in the North American Hockey League back in the 2016-2017 season. And what caught your eye about the Mudbugs? And this involvement has been great.
Well, so many of the advertisers that I work with want to do stuff that's community related, and this, of course, is the team for the Shreveport Bossiers, as well as a lot of the architects, and they wanted to be able to show their support for the Mudbugs and for our local team.
And talk about what has been so fulfilling, and really this is now our 5th season, and we've been working with you season by season, and what kind of has stuck out about you that you've really enjoyed that has brought you back year after year?
Well, I enjoy hockey. I'm a big hockey fan, always have been. But for a lot of the advertisers that were just getting new to hockey, one of the things that they've really enjoyed is, again, it's not only that support, but how much their kids enjoy it. Bedroom Sleep Shops. He's got a couple of children, and they've gotten involved. UAPI actually has a couple of younger folks, teenagers, and they've gotten involved with the Junior Hockey League. So it's so much for the whole family to be able to do. It's been a matter of, in a lot of cases, a lot of their children, a lot of their families gotten really involved and really enjoy going to the games.
And one of the exciting projects that fans got to see just a little glimpse of in our video was the new Mudbugs locker room. A renovation thanks to Snyder floor covering. And just talk about that whole project and how all that came about.
Oh, absolutely. Snyder's been with the team for, 3 or 4 years now, and is really a big supporter of it. A lot of his employees will go to the games, always asking for tickets, and want to go if he's got extra tickets to the games and things like that. And just again, what ends up happening so much with the people that come on, advertisers and supporters, ends up really does partnering with the Mudbugs, and Mudbugs try to go to their supporters as well when they need things.
Talk about Jimco portable buildings and what they're all about.
Yeah, Jimco is really into the Mudbugs as well. He's got a young son and daughter, I think their ages around 10 and 12. They are into the hockey. He really likes, again, to support the team. They, of course, in this area are one of the only places that actually locally owned here actually build their own buildings. Most of the time you have to order them out of Minnesota or all the stuff from Minnesota or Oklahoma. He actually has a warehouse right here up near North Market, or right off of North Market, North Shreveport, and is one of the only manufacturers of them right here in the area.
We're always looking to attract more corporate partners for Mudbugs hockey and also pull more fans, especially during these difficult times. What is your most enjoyable part when you're at a Mudbugs game?
I think I'm a little bit different than everybody else in the sense that I'm a huge hockey fan, have been since I was a kid. I can remember watching them long ago on CBS on Sunday afternoons. But I think for the thing that everybody enjoys is how y'all do keep the activities going to the games, whether it's some music, whether it's games on the ice, things like that. You don't just have to be a super hockey fan in order to go to the Mudbugs games, because there's all kind of entertainment if you're just a casual fan, but you enjoy watching all the different games and all the things that, again, are very family oriented.
And what is the best way for someone to get a hold of you?
The best way to get a hold of me is it's just advertising, but the number 773-6758. Again, that's 773-6758, or stan.stava, S-T-A-V-A, at gmail.com. Or I'm sure, in all seriousness, if you call the Mudbugs and say, hey, heard y'all's advertising guy on the radio, or the guy that works with all those clients or whatever, give us a holler, and or give them a holler. I'm sure they can get in touch with me.
That's Mr. Stan Stava, one of our proud corporate partners of Mudbugs Hockey. Thank you for everything you do.
Oh, well, thanks so much, and I look forward to many years of supporting Mudbugs Hockey.
That'll do it. We'll have more after these messages here on the second intermission show, brought to you by Sonic Drive-In. This is how we Sonic. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Nytex Sports Centre. The Mudbugs and the Brahmas both scoreless in that second period. Shots 7-5 in favor of Lone Star. We did have some technical difficulties on our Listen Live link, and big thanks to our technical director, Mr. Eric Tuckson, who is just absolutely magical and able to help me fix that problem on his end remotely. And we are back up and running on both outlets to bring you Mudbugs hockey. Mudbugs clinging to a 2-1 lead. 2 seconds left on the first-choice personnel penalty kill to open up the third. Face-off is won there by Nemo. Taken back to Palmer. Out of the cage comes Dorfman. Lone Star officially 1 for 2 on the man advantage. Off the stick goes Brimmer, and he goes down to the ice. Worked in deep now to my right. Mudbugs skate from left to right. Behind the cage of Burke. Oh, mauled along the end boards there was Brimmer on his man. That was Purcell who took the brunt. Played. Here's Dorfman through the high slot. Quick shot. He shot it wide. Now behind the cage. Fensterstock to the near corner. Or rather, Fetchko. Check that, Fetchko. I got Amarillo in my head. 4 straight series. To the near side there to Brazil. Sorry about that. Steered up ahead there to Dorfman. Swung around, and Brazil will be able to ram that puck in deep into the Brahmas zone. Almost a minute gone by here in the third period. It's brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. Into the far corner now. Deep into the Mudbug zone to my left. To the far side, Gato will just chop it back out to center. Shots are 20-11 in favor of the Brahmas, but they trail in this game 2-1 to the Bugs. Chopped at there by Konovalov, thrown in front, blocked. Now through the slot, taken away there by Steele. Back out to center, up ahead there to Mack. Joe Mack now will work it back into the Lone Star zone. Now off the far side, and the puck deflects out of play as Konovalov was trying to go from the right side up the ice. Mudbugs hockey, you can celebrate your birthday party at George's Pond. Get private ice time and private party rooms. All you got to do is email Grace at mudbugshockey.com or give her a call at 318-636-7094. Celebrate your birthday at George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. Face-off won there by Shreveport at center ice. Heading off the far side boards. Sherino tried to whip it in and got blocked. Played back there by Procopio. He'll pelt it on over to Hedden. Hedden now laces a pass off the stick of Sherino. And that'll go down for icing. I thought it hit Sherino. It didn't. And we got a break in the action. Your icings tonight brought to you by Bayou Blasters. Cleanest shot on ice. Good pace to this one. Face off to the right of Hudson. 1:38 gone by in the third. Face off one there by the Bugs. It's a good job there by McCormick. To the far side there to Hedden. Laces it up ahead there to Procopio. Procopio now will just gun it in to the Lone Star zone. Knocked around the near side boards. Taken there by Digby behind the cage of Burke. He'll swirl it off the far side boards. Puck now caromed off the far side boards in deep into the Mudbug zone. Taken there by Gockler. Gockler carefully just chops it back out to center. It's a good job there by Gockler to get it out of trouble because Lone Star was trying to steal it for a scoring opportunity. Gockler now up ahead there to Weber. He'll scale it into the Mudbug Brahmas zone rather. Off the far side boards. Taken there by Collins. Collins now intercepted there by Brazil. He'll brush it up ahead there to Weber. Weber's got some space around the right side. Takes a hard hit there by Brady Smith. Something's wrong there with Weber's skate. He's able to fix it on the fly. Quick shot there by Brazil from the left point. Kicked aside there by Burke. Puck now knifed back out to center, and Heidi will grab it. Heidi up ahead to Vermaden. Vermaden has the go-ahead goal. The difference so far in this contest, it was his 11th of the year back in the first. Puck rocketed back into the Mudbug zone. Brazil back to Heidi. Up ahead, up the middle of the ice, there to Fetchko. Fetchko fires it toward the net. Paddle save made there by Burke through the slot. Now behind the cage, picked up there by Payne. Payne comes around the far side. Good block off there by Fetchko. He steals. Dorfman thrown in front. Missed the stick. Too far there for Brimmer to grab. It was behind the cage anyways. Now to the far corner. Dorfman has it. He'll cycle it back in there for Fetchko to grab it. Payne stops him in his tracks. Now to the far corner. Loose Biscuit just worked along the far side boards and popped back out to center there by Digby. Now to the near side there to Metcalf. Metcalf outlet it up ahead there to Fetchko. Fetchko takes a hard hit, and he's able to twist the puck in deep into the Lone Star zone. DiCarlo grabs it around the right side. Kicked around there by Gato, now taken away there by Konovalov. He'll lead it up ahead there to Baez. Baez behind the cage of Hudson. Blocked off there by Colson. Kept in there by Tritt. Thrown toward the net. Blocked off the back skate of Konovalov cutting through the slot. Now behind the cage. Tritt throws it in front. Taken there by Konovalov. The wagon wheeled around to the left point there to Trezera. Thrown toward the net. Tipped on its way through. Hudson makes the stop. 4:10 gone by in the third. The third period brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his wonderful staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. Face off to the right of Hudson. Face off one there by Joe Mack. Tied up there by Hedden. He just pins it behind the cage of the Bugs. Thrown in front. Uh-oh, quick shot. Right pad stop. Rebound chance. Point blank save. Made there by Hudson. He's stone cold Rob Sturzer at the doorstep. Game saver from the Tonawanda, New York native. After a disastrous turnover there by Hedden, Hudson bails him out. Oh, Lone Star can't believe it, neither do I. A couple of sterling stops by Hudson. Here comes Murray to Collins. Quick shot blocked off there by Heidi. Now a wraparound chance there by Collins. Played back up top now. Murray to the left point there to Bilkey. Thrown toward the net. Shoved aside there by Hudson. Knocked down there by Hedden. And Hedden cannot work it out. Kept in there. Puck came out. Coach Rich screaming. They said it's still in. Hedden behind the cage of Hudson. All kinds of duress. Lone Star starting to put the push on. Played back out to center. Taken back out. McDonald thrown in front. Tipped on. What a save. Rebound chance. Score. It was tied up between the pads of Hudson. And on a rebound, Lone Star ties the game. It's Zach Purcell who was right there. A fluky goal, but Lone Star ties it after Hudson made a brilliant stop on the initial shot. It's Purcell's goal from McDonald and Dylan Smith. And Lone Star has even the score. Shreveport 2, Lone Star 2. Boy, Zach Purcell, very good. And now the Mudbugs are on their heels. Uh-oh. Played back out to center. Far half boards. Played back to Brazil. Slid across there to Heidi. Heidi now will just log jam this baby into the Brahmas zone. The Brahmas have tied it on a goal from Zach Purcell, his 16th of the year from McDonald and Dylan Smith. It was thrown toward the net. Hudson tied it up along the pads, but a rebound was there, and it was Purcell who pounced on it at 5:18 of the third as the puck now deflects out of play. Almost 6 minutes gone by in the third. We're all even at 2. Face-off going to come out of the Mudbug zone. And you can feel the energy really tilting against the Mudbugs right now. Lone Star putting on a storm here. Mudbugs trying to weather it yet again. Digby, bad pass. Mudbugs trying to steal it, played back out. And here comes Nemo. Comes around the right side, intercepted there by Colson. And Colson now will just pop it off the far side boards in deep into the Lone Star zone. Metcalf holds his own, thrown in front. It tipped on just wide. Now for Lone Star, they can't let this game get past regulation because Shreveport would get a point. Points are huge down this stretch. Quick wrister, blocked, rebound chance. What a stick there by Colson. And the puck now dumped down the length of the ice, but Colson had to do it. With 13:27 to go here in the third, we're all even at 2. Lone Star playing desperate hockey. They want the top spot. They're down by 7 points for that top spot. They know a win tonight could make it interesting. Face out to the right of Hudson. 1 there by the Bugs. Bunting able to kiss it off the near side glass back out to center. Now rimmed up ahead there to Dorfman. He throws it across there to Bunting. And Bunting will love tap this baby in to the Brahmas zone. Mudbugs just trying to settle things down. They only have 13 shots on net. Now through the neutral zone, Brimmer along the far side will just throw it back to his blue line. Gockler up ahead there to Fetchko. Mishandled. Here comes Baez. Blocked off there by Fetchko. And Fetchko able to guide it back to the far side there to Hedden. Hedden now will steer it back to Gockler. Up ahead off the stick of Fetchko, in deep now to the Lone Star zone. Now through the slot, thrown toward the net, backhand shot. What a right pad stop made there by Burke. And the net comes off its mooring. Trezera might have knocked it off, but that's a heady move from the Lone Star leader. What a right pad stop as Dorfman was trying to tuck it home. And Dorfman pleading for a delay of game penalty. He's not going to get one. That's just a heady move from a heady player in Joey Trezera selling the knockoff net job. With 12:37 remaining in the third. Still 2-2. Face-off outside the Lone Star zone. Far blue line. Face-off tied up, one there by the Bugs. Jabbed in there by Steele. Out of the cage comes Burke. He'll throw it to the right. Picked up there by Palmer. Palmer now behind the cage. Will work it around now the left side. And he'll just chip it off the near side glass all the way down. Behind the cage of Hudson. Picked up there by Hedden. Another tight affair with first place in the South very much on the line. Both teams want home ice throughout the playoffs. They know how important it is to have games 1, 2, and 5 in your building. 8 minutes gone by in the third. Still tied at 2. Intercepted. Jomack thrown toward the net. Blocked off there by Palmer. Kept in there by Heidi. Good job there as he'll rake it in behind the cage of Burke to the far corner. Mack lets it go there for Procopio. Along the walls, trying to dislodge it. Held up a bit there was Procopio, now trying to work around the corner of Palmer. Palmer slow to get up. Now played back out to center. Boy, McCormick ran into a sandwich, and Sherino's going to take it all the way back. He'll flip it off the near side boards up ahead there to McCormick. Off the stick of Procopio, and Procopio will just yank it into the Brahmas zone. Now along the end boards behind Burke to the near corner. McCormick has it along the near half wall, guided up to the point. Heidi can't hold the zone, taken away there by DiCarlo. DiCarlo comes in outnumbered. He comes around the far circle and will settle it into the far corner. Played back up top. Quick shot. Right pad stop made there by Hudson on a shot there by Murray at the right point. Popped up ahead. Here's Procopio. Near circle. He throws it toward the net. He shot it wide. Held in there by Colson. Colson now will ram it in behind the cage there for McCormick. And he's blocked off the puck. Taken there by Purcell, who's just tied the game. He floats it up ahead there to DiCarlo. He's got Nemo. Nemo near corner. Thrown in front. Through the slot. Quick shot. Oh, what a glove save made there by Hudson. He might have got a piece of it, and it went into the protective netting. Cole Hudson keeps the game tied with 10:34 to go in the third. Boy, Dan Wildfong knows that he has got Mudbugs hockey up against the wall. Mudbugs trying to just avoid the foot to the proverbial throat right now. 10.5 remaining in the third. Face-off one there by Lone Star. Leaked in behind the cage there by Benson. Now around to the far half wall. Chopped that, kept in there by Benson. Thrown toward the net. Blocked wide. Now along to the near corner. Brady Smith saddles it in along the near corner to the right of Hudson. Oh, hard hit. Metcalf got high-sticked. He was looking for a call. Now thrown into the boards. Metcalf got roughed up there by Sturzer. He's going to come off. Backhand shot blocked in front. Rimmed. Oh, good stick there by Bunting to poke it back out to center. And now Bunting has it. Bunting missed everybody. Puck now just bombed back into the Mudbug zone. Played down there by Hudson. Now Colson does a U-turn back to the near side there to Gockler. Thrown across. Touched up ahead there by Dorfman and slammed in there by Bunting. In deep along to the near corner. Brimmer goes to chase it down. Thrown in front. Near circle mishandled. Baez comes back the other way. He'll just saucer it up ahead. There for Konovalov. Thrown back to the far corner. Nobody was there. Kicked around there by the Zebra. Now Hedden trying to block off the tracks. Hedden has it. Hedden now settles it down behind the cage of Shreveport. Up ahead there to Dorfman. Off to the far side there to Fetchko. Up ahead to the near side there to Gockler. Gockler now whacks it back in to the Brahmas zone. Great playoff intensity here between two of the biggest rivals in all of North American Hockey League. Off the stick of Purcell. Slopped down there by Hudson. Both teams cannot stand one another, and both teams are fighting for South Divisional supremacy. Gato now in deep into the Brahmas zone. Behind the cage comes the Florida native. Blocked off now there by Bilkey. Worked off the near side boards there by Nemo. Back out to center. Steele has it. Steele banked off the near side boards. Bilkey steals it. Now Purcell able to power the puck back into the Mudbug zone. Both teams looking for the edge. Mudbugs trying not to make a mistake here. Through the slot. Blocked off there by Heidi and Brazil. Closing up Dylan Smith. And now a penalty coming up to Shreveport. Oh, no. And now Dylan Smith starting to jaw away at the Mudbugs bench. Dylan Smith might have got away with a few words. Garrett Steele did not get away with a slash. And the Mudbugs are going to be a man down for 2. Big spot in this game. Dan Walfong might want to use a timeout. He's going to hold on to it. Steele in the box for slashing. 1 for 2 are the Brahmas on the man advantage. First choice personnel penalty kill. All right, back to work for the Bugs with 8:10 remaining in the third. We are deadlocked at 2. Face-off won there by Lone Star. Now to the right point there to Brady Smith. He'll wrist it on over to Trezera. He'll drop it down low back to Trezera at the left point. He'll walk the line. He throws it toward the net. Save made there by Hudson. Rebound covered up there by Hudson. Pushing and shoving now in front of Hudson's cage. 1:49 remains on Steele's slashing infraction. Mudbugs know how important 1 point is at the very least. And, of course, that is in jeopardy right now. Face-off to the right of Hudson. Face-off won there by Joe Mack. Now Metcalf pins it along the walls. Tied up there is Baez. He works it out free. He'll settle it down now and work the point. To the left point it goes now to Trezera. He'll walk the line now to the top of the point. Joey Trezera looking for a lane. He's got Joe Mack looking at him. Thrown toward the net. Blocked in front. There's a tie-up. Metcalf caught it. He throws it around the end boards. Boy, it went right into the gut of Metcalf. Now Joe Mack stick tied up. Still a tie-up along the end boards. Mudbugs working some clock off here. Good work by Metcalf, grinding it down low. Dan Wildfong looking for a whistle. Tied up along the bottom of Metcalf. What great work by the first choice personnel penalty kill unit. And rimmed off the near side boards, but not out. To the point, kept in there. Joey Trezera down to 55 seconds. On over to Brady Smith, thrown toward the net, score. Through traffic, it beats Hudson, and Lone Star has the lead. Brahmas 3, Mudbugs 2. Power play tally for Brady Smith at the point. The Mudbugs couldn't clear, and it cost them. Time of the goal, 13 minutes in exactly of the third. And now the Mudbugs, for the first time tonight, are trailing. And do they have yet another comeback in them? Face-off won there by Shreveport. They've had a lot of late-game heroics, especially on the road. Do they have one more in them? Off the far side boards. Chopped that there by McDonald. In behind the cage of Hudson. Purcell. Or Joey Trezero probably get the only assist on Brady Smith's. Now off the near side boards. Played back into the Lone Star zone. 6:25 remaining in the third. Mudbugs trailing 3-2 in this contest. Chopped that. Dorfman trying to steal it now. Just rattled back into the Bug zone. Taken there by Brimmer with a little space. Mudbugs still have time in this game. They got 6:10 left. Hooked up a little bit there was Heidi. He gave it away. Near circle. Coming around now is Purcell. Thrown toward the net. Stick save made there by Hudson as it gets the protective netting. For a break in the action. And we got a break in the action. 5:59 to go here in the third. Lone Star 3, Shreveport 2. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into the Nytex Sports Center. Lone Star has erased a one-goal deficit going into the third with goals from Zach Purcell, his 16th at 5:18, and then Brady Smith on the power play. Boy, Lone Star's power play very deadly, and they're able to take advantage of their opportunities. Brady Smith's first of the year from Joey Trezera, exactly at the 13-minute marker. Mudbugs only have 15 shots on goal. They're only trailing by 1, 3-2. Lone Star now 2 for 3 on the man advantage. And if the Mudbugs cannot come back, that'll be the difference. Face-off outside the Mudbugs blue line. Under 6 remaining in the third. As Gockler able to jab it in along the near side boards, in deep into the Brahmas zone. Along to the far corner. Boy, falling down there was Sherino. Sherino now pins it along the wall. Joey Trezera gets roughed up a bit. Now battling for it there is Procopio. Mudbugs had a 2-goal lead early. Now down by 1 late here in the third. Played back out to center. Benson comes around. Left side, works it around. Good stick tie up there by Gockler. Off the near side boards there to Procopio. Up ahead there to McCormick. Worked in deep, and the puck now is just lodged all the way down. Should be icing on Lone Star. 5:17 remaining in regulation. Lone Star 3, Shreveport 2. If Lone Star wins in regulation, they trail the Bugs by 5 points with 5 to play. It would just make it a little bit interesting. Not too interesting, but the Mudbugs know that they'll have one more tomorrow night where they can get it back to a 7-point lead. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Fetchko fires it toward the net, blocked. Now far half wall. Metcalf has it. Metcalf thrown in front behind the cage. Come around. Quick shot save made there from the near side as Dorfman was trying to thread it home. That's a big shoulder save made there by Burke. Whistle is blown after the net comes off its mooring with 5:07 now remaining in the third. Face off to the left of Burke. And we got a timeout. Dan Wildfong, a break in the action. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com. NytexSportsCenter.com for more information.
Welcome back into the Nytex Sports Center. Dan Wildfong wanted a timeout for his Brahmas. So the Mudbugs still have one in their back pocket with 5:07 remaining in the third. The Brahmas have the lead 3-2 in this contest. The difference in this game, a goal by Brady Smith at the point on the power play. It was his first of the year. Mudbugs have not scored since late in the first. And they really have just been shut down. And maybe the fatigue factor starting to play in. Fifth game in 8 days for Bugs hockey. Dorfman to take the faceoff from the right wing circle. Faceoff won there by Collins. Dropped off now in the near corner. Payne pelts it back out to center. Up ahead there to Dylan Smith. He gets pushed off the puck behind the cage of Hudson. Now Austin Brimmer will settle it to the near side there to Colson. Now to Dorfman. Just wings it back out to center. Taken there by McDonald. McDonald kind of fanned on the dump-in attempt. Now taken there by Brimmer. He gets interfered with. Mudbugs bench screaming for a call. They're going to let it go with 4.5 remaining in the third. Behind the cage now. Here come the Mudbugs. Played back up top. Colson waits. Colson at the point. We'll just rattle it in behind along the end boards. Along to the far corner. Dorfman, elevator, back up top. Heidi to Colson through the slot. Torn toward the net. Blocker save. Rebound chance. Oh, the Mudbugs were hammering away at it, but Burke able to cover it up. That was Steele, who fell down with Burke in front of the goal mouth with 4:17 left in the contest. But Graham Burke hasn't faced many shots, but he's been great when needed. Face off to the right of Burke. Joe Mack to take it. Face off won there by Shreveport. Brazil waits. Now to the left point over to Heidi. Heidi now back to Brazil. Fires it toward the net. He got the glass. Now to the far corner. Chopped at along the far half wall. Tied up. Heidi trying to hold the zone. Bounced up ahead there to Joe Mack. They hold it to the far corner. Joe Mack. To Gato. Now to Steele. Steele now works a cycle. Oh, he gets blocked off there by Payne. Now along the far corner. Joe Mack tried to send it back up top to the point. Intercepted there by Palmer. Palmer now will just sky it back into the Mudbug zone. Baez gathers it in. Far corner. Quick shot blocked. Uh-oh, far circle shot. He rocketed it wide. That was a shot there by Trezera. Now along the end boards. Heidi along to the far corner. Waiting for it. There is Brazil. Up ahead there to Steele. Taken away there by Brazil from the far side. Up ahead there to Steele. Off the far side boards taken there by McCormick. Intercepted there by DiCarlo. DiCarlo able to jab it back into the Mudbug zone. Still time. 3:10 left here in the third. Brahmas 3, Mudbugs 2. Sherino able to guide it back into the Brahmas zone. Along to the near side. Taken away there by DiCarlo. DiCarlo settles it. Big hit, and the Mudbugs can't hold the zone. Played all the way down there by Nemo. To the far corner. Over there to Hedden. Hedden now will play it back to the middle of the ice there to McCormick. Up ahead there to Procopio. Mudbugs work it back from the left point. Hudson starting to take a look over at Coach Soupy. Still early with 2:41 remaining in regulation as the puck deflects into the protective netting. Coach Soupy, one of those coaches who likes to do it a little bit later for the extra attacker. He likes to do it around the 1:30 marker. Every once in a while, he has a wild hair up his nose, and he likes to pull his goalie around the 2.5 to 3 minute marker. He's done it before, and usually in spots like this where his team hasn't scored in a while, he would pull his netminder early. But no sign yet. Face off to the right of Burke. Dorfman to take it from the left wing circle. Face off one. There by Lone Star, tied up. Dorfman able to win the scrum, though. Dorfman from the far half wall will just knock it back in. Brimmer behind the cage. Oh, he fanned on the passing attempt. Murray trying to grab it. He can't lodge it out. Held up a bit there was Fetchko behind the cage. Brimmer has it from the near corner. Thrown, steered in behind the cage Now to the far corner, pinching the zone. There is Gockler. Now to the left corner, thrown in front, blocked. Held in, and Gockler a ripper. Save made there by Burke, and it gets the protective netting behind Burke. Deep in the Brahmas zone. Cole Hudson starting to eye the coaching staff once again, looking for the sign. Shots are 28-19 in favor of Lone Star. They have a 1-goal lead. Face off to the right of Burke. Hudson skates out now 10 feet ahead of his cage to try to get out as fast as he can. Face off one there by Shreveport. Now to the left point. Metcalf on over to Colson from the right point. Thrown toward the net. Tipped on. Save made. Thrown in front. Pad stop made there by Burke. Hudson still in his cage. Taken there by Palmer. Palmer whisks it down. Back out to center. Caught down there by Colson. And a whistle there by Andrew Bell. Is that a hand pass? Looks like it is a hand pass on Shreveport. This face-off will come just outside the Mudbugs blue line with 1:55 now remaining in the third. Far Mudbugs blue line, this face-off is about to take place. One there by McCormick. Now to Metcalf, to the near side there to Colson. He'll wing it around there to Metcalf. Off the stick of Sherino, and it gets a piece of the Brahmas bench. Face-off should be at center ice. It will be. 1:48 now remaining in the third. Mudbugs got to stretch the game out as they're trying to find the equalizer. Face-off, battle that. One there by McCormick. Great job there by McCormick. Settled down there to Colson. 1:40 left here in the third. Head in, back to Colson. Off to the far side there to McCormick. McCormick just dumps it in. Extra attacker for Shreveport. 6 attackers. To my right, Mudbugs going for broke. To the far corner. Sherino has it. Over to Mack. Thrown toward the net. Blocked. Palmer toward the empty net. It goes all the way down. It'll be icing. Oh, no, it got tipped on its way through. No icing. To the far corner. Heading up across there for Brimmer. He'll kick it around. 1:09 left here in the third. Brimmer off the near side boards. He gave it away. And played back out to the Mudbug zone. Heading on over to Colson. 1 minute left. Colson takes a U-turn back to the far side. Mudbugs got to move it from left to right. Heading up the ice to the near side there to Joe Mack. He'll jolt it off the far side boards. Chop that all the way down. Empty net to the far side. Purcell hit the post with the shot. Flag down there by Dorfman. Still time for the Mudbugs. Purcell missed the net. To the near side there to Hedden. Hedden up the middle of the ice. On over to Dorfman. Dorfman now carried in over to Brimmer. Now Dorfman. Quick wrister there by Fetchko from the near circle. It got a piece and it went wide. 19 seconds left. To the near corner. Brimmer thrown in front. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. To the near corner. Intercepted there by Tritt. Now to Konovalov. Back out to center. Dorfman up ahead. Brimmer fires it to the net. Left pad stop made. There by Burke. Thrown toward the net. Blocked in front. As Fetchko fired it toward the net. The time runs out on the Bugs. Final score, the Brahmas 3, the Mudbugs 2, and we got a little bit of a scuffle in the right corner. The Mudbugs gave everything they had to try to tie the game, but they couldn't get much across. Final shots on goal, 28-21 in favor of Lone Star. The final score, Lone Star 3, Shreveport 2. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Congratulations to our Shreveport Mudbugs on this 2021 season. They have overcome the odds of a pandemic to keep hockey alive in Shreveport Bossier. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into the Nytex Sports Center. Final score, the Mudbugs come up short tonight after really felt like a game where it was tilted toward Lone Star's favor. Final score, the Brahmas 3, the Mudbugs 2. Lone Star now trails Shreveport by 5 points now in the South, 76 points for the Mudbugs, 71 now for Lone Star. It was a game Lone Star desperately needed, and they're able to squeeze out the victory here tonight by a final score of 3-2. Mudbugs got the early 2-goal lead. Giovanni Procopio scored at 8:50, Matt Vermaden at 14:09, and that was all she wrote for the Bugs in the scoring department. Then at 19:34, Alex Konovalov on the power play tapped one in short side, and it made it a 2-1 game after one. Then no scoring in the second, as Zach Purcell tied the game up at 5:18. It was his 16th of the year, even strength goal. It was a 2-2 game. Then the game winner came at 13 minutes in when Brady Smith, at the top of the point on the power play, wristed one home through traffic. Joey Trezera got the assist, and that was the game winner. Tough luck loss for Cole Hudson, as I thought he played well tonight. He suffers his 6th loss of the season. The winning, of course, goaltender is Graham Burke. He gets his 21st win of the season. The difference in the game, the Brahmas take advantage of their power play opportunities, 2 for 3 on the man advantage. Final score, Lone Star 3, Shreveport 2. Like I said, with the loss, the Mudbugs dropped to 35-10-4 as Lone Star improves to 35-15-1. So the Mudbugs are up by 5 points with 5 to play. No panic yet, but tomorrow night's going to be a huge game because the Brahmas have a chance to get even closer in the South Divisional's top spot. Until next time, it'll be a 7:15 Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, 7:30 with the opening puck drop here from the Nytex. Hope to see you then. Have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs hockey. And as always, claws up.